What's good, YouTube? Back again for another video, man. And today, I got a topic for y'all that I hear a lot of people talking about. And I just want to talk about it, really. I mean, I've been talking to a lot of people, and I realize a lot of people don't know about it. I did my research. I actually had an encounter with the police. So it's like, I feel like I know quite a bit about it. So let's just go and get straight into it, man. Let's do it. So today we're gonna be talking about polymer 80s. And I did just do a video on if polymer 80s are worth it or not. However, this video is specifically about ghost Glocks. So, boom. Y'all know I have a Ghost Glock 19. We clear. So I have a Ghost Glock 19 that I built. And I guess we should start off with what is a Ghost Glock. So first, you see, there is no serial number. That's what makes it a Ghost Glock. They call it a Ghost Glock because it's like a ghost. You can't find it. Which sounds very bad. But on the other hand, I mean, it's really inevitable. And I say that because I can turn something to a Ghost Glock just by scratching the VIN number, the serial number off. I mean, that's very illegal. Don't do that. But just for example purposes. So this is a legal Ghost Glock. So do not scratch a serial number off. If somebody try to sell you a gun with a scratch serial number, don't even do it. So look, boom. So this is a polymer 80 Glock, also known as a Ghost Glock. So how do you get a Ghost Glock? So what you do is you go to a website, normally like a FFL dealer, or sometimes you can go into the store, FFL dealer, and go to, polymer frames, or sometimes they have it as P80, or sometimes they have it as polymer lowers. Basically, what you're gonna get is just the frame. So just this part right here, just this part, not the slide, not the trigger, not the bolts, not the mag release, not the slide lock. You're getting nothing but the frame, just a piece of plastic. And sometimes you can get them completed, sometimes they're not. Depends on what you're looking for. So boom, you're gonna buy that. So the thing is, you have to buy every single piece by itself, piece by piece. Now you can buy kits that come all together, but basically you are putting this gun together. It's like a puzzle. Like, you're buying the parts, but it's up to you to make that picture. And so you can buy a kit like I have here. And what you'll do is you'll take that same frame you bought, put it in here to fit the mold. You close this up as so. And then, depending on what you need and what you're making, you take your drill bits and everything, and you get to work. You drill your holes and everything. Because literally, like I said, you just doing a piece. It's just a piece of plastic. It's up to you to drill the holes and everything. And I might can show y'all on some of the holes. Like, you can see they're not factory perfect, you know. You could tell that I did it. And that's that. So like here, I got, let me see. Let me get this information off of here. So boom, here you can see I bought the lower for $100. You see it say 80% lower. So that's just the frame. That's the 80%. That's that. And if y'all looking to get that, I got this from watchdogtactical.com. And then on top of that, I went and got the parts and pieces to it, which came up to 144. So right there you see the Glock slide, upper part kit, which is all the springs and everything, and what's it called, pins. and then a ETS mag, 32 round. So, boom, that's all that. And so the only thing that I needed to buy after that was, what was this? A barrel and a slide, which is really your most expensive parts, depending on what you want. They range from like $60 to $200-300. It just depends on what you want. So yeah, so I got all my pieces. I put my thing into my frame, drilled my holes, threw my pins in, and after that it's just nothing but assembly. So that is you building your Ghost Glock. Now, let's get on to the topic of, are they legal? Are Ghost Glocks legal? Yes, at least where I am. Here in North Carolina, Ghost Glocks are legal. You can build your own gun legally. Now, where they become illegal is when you build them and sell them. So once you build this gun, once you put this gun together, once you buy these parts, they are yours. You are stuck with them. The only way to sell this is to get it serialized and then sell it. So you cannot sell it unserialized. And on top of that, I believe you could sell it to a pawn shop, like a FFL dealer pawn shop. However, I don't know if the pawn shop serializes it or they make you serialize it. That's the part that's the part I'm unsure about. But however, that is the only thing. You cannot sell these to like your friend or a family member. You can go, nah, you're going to jail. But look, man, so yeah. So then outside of that, I mentioned at the beginning that I had my own experience. So if y'all watch back a few videos or y'all been watching for a little minute, then you know that I recently just got this ghost gun back from the police. So what happened with me is I had a traffic stop and I had my concealed carry certificate, but I had not yet went and got the license. And the Ghost Glock was in the side of my door where it was not visible to the officer, although I let him know it was in there. It wasn't visible to the officer, so things happened that day. You know, pulled me out of the car, put me in cuffs, blase, blase. Long story short, he confiscated them for evidence. I did get the case dismissed, got my concealed carry, everything, blase, blase. We are good now. However, when the officer pulled the Glock out and he saw that it was a Ghost Glock, you know, at that point, it was about 7 officers. And he was like, and I quote, "Look, guys, we got a Ghost Glock here." Right then and there, that raises suspicion, whether you're a law-abiding citizen or not, because, you know, and I'm not blaming the officer. They deal with stuff all the time, and if you really want to be completely honest and transparent, most people that's looking for a Ghost Glock or anything of that nature is made to be untraceable. They don't want to be found because draw your own conclusions. So boom. With that being said, at that point I was irritated and I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but I told the officer, I was like, "Why you say it like that? That's completely legal here in North Carolina. I just can't sell it." Because like I said, I knew my laws and everything and my rules on it before I even went and bought it and built it. So the officer, he kind of just gave me a look. So instead, I started talking to the detective that was standing next to me. You know, they were all cool cops except for the one that did the initial stop. The rest of the other 6 were completely cool and chill. And they even told me like, "Hey, we went to this extreme, blase, blase, but we can't do anything because it's his traffic stop." I completely understand that. You got to follow protocol and everything. So I'm talking to the detective next to me and I'm like, I said, so, I can't remember how I said it, but I was like, "So clarify my understanding," or something of that nature. And I was like, "Ghost Glocks are legal in North Carolina." He was like, "Yes." I was like, "And if I'm not mistaken, only thing about them is I just can't sell them." He was like, "Yes." So I was like, "So there's nothing he could do about that Ghost Glock being there?" And he was like, "Correct. However, we still got to run, because I had other guns with me. He said we still got to run the guns, make sure they don't come back stolen and registered to you, blase, blase, you know, typical protocol." And he was like, that if everything go well, I get them back. Just gotta take them for evidence, and boom. So, and that's exactly what happened. So, and I got them back. I got this one back just with my Taurus and my 19X. So, overall, if you're gonna build a Ghost Glock, just know what you're doing, one, because it's a lot of pieces that go into this. And when this one was first built, it was something that I was missing. It was something that I was missing. I think it was a firing pin. It was something that I overlooked. So yeah, if you're gonna build a Ghost Glock, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you're thorough. Watch them videos. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it. Cause when I built this, they said the dude at the gun store that I took to look at it, he said, if I'm not mistaken, if I wouldn't have came in there, it probably would have blew up in whoever's shooting it in their hand. So make sure you know what you're doing. And I plan on building another one, but I bet you I'll take it there again before I go shoot it. So yeah, that's all I got to say, man. If you're going to build a Ghost Glock, build you one. Just know your laws, know your rules. Check in the state that you're in, because you want to be legal with this stuff. It ain't nothing to play with, man. It is not nothing to play with. So make sure you got your stuff together before you even start getting into this stuff, man. I know they cool. I know a lot of people like, oh yeah, I want that, blase, blase, for whatever your reason may be. But make sure your stuff is straight before you do that. So that's all I got to say, man. So just to sum it all up, yes, Ghost Glocks are legal. Yes, you can build it. Yes, you can own it. If you're in North Carolina, at least as far as I know. And you just can't sell it. If you're going to sell it, get serialized. And last time I checked, I think to get it serialized, you go down to the sheriff's office, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I never did it, but this is what I heard or read. I can't remember which one. But you go down to the sheriff's office, and I think you got to pay $35 to get it serialized. But again, fact check that, because I'm not 100% sure. So do your research before you go doing what you do, because if something happened, I am not responsible. So yeah, that's all I got to say, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. We coming up. We almost at 800 subscribers. Appreciate y'all. And I got to give credit where credit due, man. Between Big Baby and Velly, y'all my boys, bro. They be getting everybody subscribe to me. So if you subscribe off of them, I appreciate you too. So look, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm coming up on my watch time hours. I'm almost at 2,000 watch time hours. I got to get 3,000 by the end of the year so I could get monetized, man. So I can start getting some more guns, range time. I told y'all my end plan. I'm trying to build range. I'm trying to build my own range. And if I'm not mistaken, one of these months coming up, I'm about to do a collab, hopefully, with another YouTuber that does gun content. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that, man. You don't want to miss it, because I be watching his videos. He's a close friend of mine. I be watching his videos, and he got some heat too now. So, hey, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe again. Have a good one. On game.